I started appreciating and loving music at a very young age. At the age of 5, I listened to Michael Jackson, Mariah Carey, Justin Bieber, and Seal. And those are the artists that inspired me at that time. Back then, I also used to watch High School Musical 2, actually. That was the best High School Musical. I used to sing along with them, and I used to play that movie on repeat a lot. I used to sing, "What time is it?" and "We got to work this out," you know, like just like those songs. And I used to dance along with them and pretend that I'm in the movie, because I love movies and I still love movies to this day. And yeah, like that's basically how I got into the whole music thing and started appreciating it more. Fast forward to 2020, when the whole world was on quarantine and there was a pandemic. We were basically like all locked in our rooms and in our houses, nowhere to go. I started writing songs, and that's when I started writing the first song that I ever wrote of the EP, 20th Century Dreams. I wrote Don't Worry, and when I wrote the song, I was so excited and happy. I actually like thanked the Lord. I was like so grateful, and I showed my dad, who is my producer, who helped me on the EP. I showed him the lyrics and what's it about, and he was like, "Oh, like that's great, yeah." And I was like, "Oh, like we can actually like turn this into a song." And like we did it, we recorded it, and I had so much fun recording it. And after listening to it, an idea popped in my head. "Oh, like can't we just like make this into an EP? Can we like write 5 more songs, including Don't Worry, which is 6. I started writing Road Trip, 20th Century Dreams, Zaira, Memories on Polaroid, and yeah, like, and Inside. Inside is about the quarantine situation that happened in 2020, how everyone is locked in their houses and just want to get out, and just not having the freedom to literally go out and see people and just walk on the streets freely without masks, and just us getting tired of these masks, not being able to breathe properly, and like just giving people hope and like telling them, okay, like this quarantine is not forever. Like there is gonna be a time where we're gonna rejoice and be glad, and we are gonna take off our masks, and I can't wait for that day.
Be like this, been stuck inside for a long time, lost count, don't know what day it is, everything just stopped for a moment, locked inside for so many days. When can this just all end now? When can we just go back to normal? I miss the days with large crowds, a street filled with people joyful.
When we were in the recording studio, we were finalizing everything, the art of songwriting and coming up with songs. It was a pretty like amazing experience to go through. We started actually like making the music and composing and trying to find different sounds that would actually like capture the 80s style and like the analog and the nostalgic style, because that was like my whole idea of the whole EP. Specifically one song, which is 20th Century Dreams, which I love. That was the song where I was like, okay, like this song should be really upbeat and 80s and talking about all the cool things. And during the whole process of that, I had to do research as well on the 80s. Like when we were writing 20th Century Dreams, I remember we wrote that song on the spot, and we were researching on so many different things like roller skates, camcorders, a VHS, what they used to wear back then. And it was pretty cool because I personally love the 80s, and I will always love the 80s and the style and the movies and just that whole era and that whole decade. I feel like the 80s music will forever be timeless because it has this warm analog sound that we don't really get today, and that's what I wanted to capture in my EP. This EP has 6 songs: Inside, Road Trip, Zaira, Don't Worry, Memories on Polaroids, and 20th Century Dreams, which is the name of the EP.
And my soul need walk with me.